elites. Finally, your time has here. I'm really going to reveal how XRP will hit 100 hours before this cryptocurrency cycle finishes and many people will sell too soon. This is what I firmly think, and I have the evidence to support it. Guys in math, I'm telling you to let go. Quotes about cryptocurrency. In the upcoming 10 years, Bitcoin might create the first trillionaires in history. Yes, this will definitely happen. I'm telling you this now, billionaires, or at least millionaires, billionaires, and possibly trillionaires will be born during this cycle, and all of this is before the crash. Therefore, if everything goes according to plan, this will occur by 2026 at the latest, by the next year. Alright, so let me first explain how the entire cryptocurrency market surge will cause XRP to reach $100. After that, we will discuss the charts and the mathematical aspects of the situation. First things first. Stablecoin regulation, which incidentally is on the verge of being passed, could support a 15 to 20 trillion cryptocurrency market, according to the executive director of Trump. Correct? This is essentially a big prediction, but industry expansion and capital infusion are on the horizon. Hines also described the substantial effects that this law will have on the ecosystem of digital assets. He projects a massive infusion of capital that would propel the cryptocurrency market to a $15 to $20 trillion capitalization. Currently valued at $3.39 trillion, the cryptocurrency market would rise by over 342% to reach $15 trillion. All right. So according to the Trump team, the entire cryptocurrency market will reach $15 to $20 trillion. This was something we discussed years ago. I'm not sure if you guys recall, but I was unable to locate the video. I said that I think cryptocurrency would reach $20 trillion in this cycle. Hey folks, in total market capitalization, I'm not referring to years from now, so don't worry about the lines or how we'll figure out how XRP gets to $100 by this cycle. I am referring to this cycle. In fact, it is feasible. Keep in mind that my moon aim is $100. Yes, but I believe that was before to the collapse following its product. You don't have to follow anything, in my opinion. It hits 4 digits after class, although I believe it was 100 before. This isn't financial advice either. Allow me to clarify how this is feasible. Therefore, we might use the XRP dominance chart to determine how XRP will reach $100 this cycle. In essence, this graph shows XRP's market share in the cryptocurrency space. We are currently at 4%. Now is the time to see the market capitalization calculator. If the value of the coin token is $100, then pre-XRP and its circulating quantity are 60 billion. To calculate that, we would go to XRP right now, where the circulating supply is 59 billion. However, since it will increase over time, let's just round it up to 60. Alright. The circulating supply is 60 billion, hence 60 is the mark. Its market value would then be $6 trillion. All right. Thus, that remains inside the range of the market capitalization would be $6 trillion if XRP reached $100 with 60 billion in circulation, which was between 15 and 20 trillion back then. All right. Let's perform the calculation. Thus, in a moment, this relates to this chart. I've already calculated that XRP is worth $100. The overall value of the cryptocurrency market is 20 trillion, with 60 billion in circulation. All right, let me go into more detail on the market capitalization of XRP for you all. Let's get started. Thus, 60 billion times 100 is 6 trillion, which is the market capitalization of XRP. What would market dominance then be? How do we use this chart to determine XRP's market dominance, guys? All right, 30% is obtained by dividing 6 trillion by 20 trillion, then multiplying the result by 100. In other words, if XRP hits $100 and there are 60 billion in circulation, and the entire market for cryptocurrency is worth $20 trillion, then XRP will have a 30% market share. At this point, XRP would hold a 30% market share lead. With XRP circulating supply at 60 billion, the market capitalization will reach 100 billion if it reaches 20 trillion. Is it feasible for XRP to have a 30% market share? This chart is useful in this situation. It's mathematically proven, I assure you. By the way, it is conceivable this cycle. The first thing to do is to not regard the lines. Although this was drawn a long time ago, the top of the range is number 1. Alright, XRP's dominance is 20 to 20%. However, do any of you observe this peak at this precise location? I'm not sure if you can tell, but it looks like there's a wick right here, people. Alright, that's a wick right there. When we checked it now, it had gone to 31.34%, that's all. It did it back, so it's doable. In 2017, the dominance soared to 31%. Indeed, because the whole market capitalization of cryptocurrencies wasn't so high, the price didn't rise that much. However, the Trump administration predicts that the entire cryptocurrency industry will reach $15 to $20 trillion. We're going to take just 20 trillion simply because I share that belief and I said so years ago, and those Trumps have now verified it. 20 trillion, and with the entire cryptocurrency market valued at $20 trillion for XRP to reach $100, this is where it must be. This is where XRP's domination would have to go. 30% when cryptocurrency reaches $20 trillion, it must be there, and XRP's market share must reach 30% in order for it to reach $100. In case you missed it, that still falls below the prior peak of 31%. That would be just a little bit below, which implies that they will absorb all of the liquidity from throughout, because there is a lot of untapped liquidity there that is desperate to be used. Do you not see? Yes, it has been mathematically demonstrated that XRP